Take a Child Outside Week starts September 24th and runs to the end of the month. So if you're going to go on an outdoor adventure, and we hope that you do, it's important to have fun, but it's also important to stay safe. There are a couple of safety tips to keep in mind when you're walking around outside. One of the biggest things to look out for is this plant right here. This is poison ivy. And if you don't know what poison ivy looks like, take a close look. Poison ivy grows its leaves in groups of 3 like this, more or less right angles to each other. The edge of the leaf is smooth mostly. It's not very jagged. It doesn't have thorns. The leaves often have this glossy look to them. This solid green is common. Sometimes poison ivy can also have a reddish color. Poison ivy produces a sap, and in that sap there's a chemical that if it gets on your skin it causes a rash, which is itchy and irritating, and you don't want to have anything to do with it. So keep an eye out for this plant. It grows on the ground sometimes like this. It can also grow up trees. There are even poison ivy shrubs. So make sure you look at your plants before you go charging into them. And if you are walking through plants, once you've deemed that they're safe, after you're done with your walk, make sure that you check yourself for ticks. Ticks like to hang out on plants, and when an animal walks past them, they crawl onto them. If you do find a tick on you, don't panic. Probably nothing to worry about, but they can carry disease, so if you find a tick, get it off you as soon as you can, hopefully before it bites you. As far as other wild animals out in nature, the safety rule is simple. If you don't bother them, they won't bother you. Keep these safety tips in mind when you go out hiking, and have a great time exploring nature.